Hi guys, welcome to 5 Cosplay Things. This is a new series Cyber Society started to, well, do everything, I guess. You can find tutorials in this series, anything community related, issues we will talk about, anything like this, little tips for conventions, just stay tuned. I'm Lou from Cyber Society and today I want to talk to you about 5 things cosplayers do to each other, to other cosplayers, like in a negative way. There's also a video with positive things that cosplayers do to other cosplayers, so you can go and watch this as well. So guys, the cosplay community has grown so big. We are not a side scene anymore, we are a big community. There are a lot of cosplayers and there's also a lot of things inside the community that just isn't right. And this is a video I want to use to talk about these things, or 5 of them anyway. As a cosplayer, you're used to some kind of judgment from outside the cosplay scene, but this episode is about really talking about things cosplayers do to other cosplayers. The first thing that came onto my mind when I thought about this video is character hogging. So let me explain really quick. Character hogging is like a person who over-identifies with a character, I guess, and just thinks she or he is somehow entitled to this character. So it's like everybody knows those people who say, oh yeah, but I'm just like him, or I'm just like that character, and yeah, I'm gonna do all his outfits, and next week I have an appointment to change my name to his or her name, and you're just standing there like, okay, chill. And it's great to have a passion for a character, and I can totally understand that. I mean, there are some characters I really identify with, but this kind of thing gets toxic really fast when you're trying to force this on others. So if you're trying to tell someone they shouldn't cosplay the character, or if you're even like in some kind of competition situation with a person where you argue about who is more entitled to cosplay this character, it gets really weird and it's not healthy either. It's perfectly fine to love a character that much that you want to cosplay all of their outfits, that you want to understand why they're doing things. And even what I did when we filmed Danse du Miracle is I really tried to imitate the mimic and the whole being of Chat Noir. And it's great to have such a love for a character that you really want to represent them well. And I don't want to take that away. It's just about this toxic thing that runs in the cosplay community so much, where you are offended if anyone else cosplays this character, or maybe just interpret the character differently as you do. Next thing is forcing you into characters. Guys, this happens to some of us more often than others. Often this happens to people who have a specific body type, an ethnic or skin color that fits a character. And it is not okay to try forcing someone to cosplay a character just because maybe you need this character in a group, or just because you think he or she would look so good in it. Of course, we all do this. We watch an anime or show and we think, oh, this character would look so good on her or him or whatever. So it happens. But everybody has to understand, if you don't want to cosplay a character you are just not can identify with, and you just don't want to put all that effort, all that money into the cosplay if you're not feeling comfortable cosplaying this character. Be open if a friend tells you, okay, thank you that you suggested that character to me, but I can't identify with him or her or them at all. Okay, point 3, the drama. And let me tell you, there's a lot of drama going on inside the cosplay community. I'm part of the cosplay community since 2013. When I started cosplaying, I was a bit younger, so I kind of was part of that drama sometimes. But I don't know where it comes from. But at any conventions, you see people crying, you see people just falling apart, and some people like split up at a convention and then they already have a new partner they parading in front of their old partner with, so it's a lot of drama. And this is also not very healthy. Of course, for younger cosplayers, this seems kind of normal and it's okay to have like a place to show all your emotions, and that's fine. But sometimes I have the feeling that some people just do it for the drama of it all. And it's very stressful for anyone who is maybe part of this cosplay group. It's very stressful for anyone who just wants to hang out with you at a convention. Of course, sometimes there will be drama, you can't help this, but just try to keep it in a manner that is okay. So if you find yourself in a situation where it's very dramatic, just take your friend who maybe is involved in this, just go for a walk, go somewhere else, split up for a moment, calm down, calm them down, and just try to keep it calm. Next thing I want to talk about is unnecessary touching. This is something that not only outsiders do to other cosplayers, but also cosplayers do to other cosplayers a lot. And that's something that can be very disrespectful. There are some different kinds of touching I'm talking about. First of all, there's the obvious, somebody's touching your body, your boobs, your buttocks, something like this. It all happened to me. Actually, most of the time when I was wearing Wonder Woman, but never mind, it's not okay. Don't touch anybody without their permission. If it's like, oh, my boobs, they're just all made out of wobbler, you can just like touch them, that's fine if they offer you this because it's a funny situation. But don't touch them without their permission. This just has to be something that everybody can understand. Don't touch somebody without their permission. Ask for permission if you're like, oh, are these boobs real? Or are they like silicone boobs or anything? Can I touch them? Something like that. I don't know why anybody would want to do this, but still. Also male cosplayers. There are a lot of male cosplayers who are very ripped and have like very, well, aesthetic muscles. It's also not okay to touch those. There's no gender specific rule, it applies to all cosplayers. But this also goes for cosplays, not only the cosplayer but the cosplays too. I had these situations where cosplayers would just come up to me, touch my chat noir wig, touch my ears, touch my tail, touch my suit, touch everything, and I was like, hey, it's so great that you like the cosplay, and sometimes I would even allow them to touch my ears because it's funny. They're like cat ears and that's funny. But just don't touch any cosplay stuff, props, wings, everything without their permission. I had these situations at a convention where I was wearing chat blanc and I sewed the whole chat blanc suit myself, and it's completely white. And there was a cosplayer who came up to me in full body paint and said, hey, you can hug me, there won't be any color on your suit. And I told them 3 times not to do it, and they did it, and I had some freaking color on my suit. So if you're in kind of the same situation as me, if nothing helps at all, you have friends, tell them to step in for you, just go away, say, no, I don't want it, sorry, not my thing. And if somebody starts touching something on your cosplay you're afraid it might break, tell them to stop, and if they won't stop, just walk away and ask your friends if they can back you up. And the last thing, it kind of goes into the same direction, but I still wanted to mention it, hugs. Don't hug anyone without their permission. And it's so, I know there are these people with free hugs, and that's okay. We have all a lot of love to share, and if you're younger, and it can be a really great feeling, but don't just start hugging people. I remember when I was at a convention, I think it was about 6 years ago, I was pretty new to everything, and I was just standing with a group of friends. Suddenly somebody just jumped at me and just grabbed onto me from behind. I have never seen this person before. It was so frightening and scary, and I was so put off. It was really well meant, but it really creeped the crap out of me. Just ask them if you can get a hug. There are a lot of cosplayers, when I wear Chat Noir, there are a lot of cosplayers who ask, can I hug you? And if they ask that sweetly, most of the time I say, of course, yeah, give me a hug, that's fine. These were the 5 things cosplayers do to other cosplayers in a negative way. As I said before, there's also 5 things cosplayers do to other cosplayers in a positive way, so you can go ahead and watch that video right now. And as always, beware for some shameless advertisement plugging. If you liked this video, comment, share, subscribe to us on YouTube and Instagram, depending on which platform you have seen this video. And if you're a small business or a business that wants to work with us, just contact us on this email address and we'll be happy to be hearing from you. And also make sure to follow us on Instagram if you're interested in seeing these awesome edits right here somewhere. And also if you're a cosplayer and are interested in edits from us, if you have pictures you would like to give in commission to us, that you would like for us to edit for you, you can do that. You can write us. We have some special offers on our page. Make sure to use them, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Bye!
We are Cyber Society. Support us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. See you there!